Guys, I'm back. Listen, I want to talk about three names today. I want to let's talk about three names. I was going to say four. Let's talk about that. I might throw a couple in there. But I want to specifically talk about three names: James Harden, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James. Now, for a stretch of period of time, James Harden averaged 36 one season, came back, averaged 34 next season. That's 35 a night. Kobe Bryant, one stretch, averaged 35.4 one season. Then the next season came back, averaged 31.6. That's 33.5 points a night. In a 2-year span, they averaged 33.5. James Harden respectively averaged 35. Now you ask him, why you bring up these points averaging these two in this stretch? And if you bring up Kobe MVP season when he won the 2 scoring days and then the MVP 28 points a night, he's over 31 in the last three years. James Harden, I got to look at his for the last 3-year stretch. But it's over 33, 34. It's going to be over 33 points a night. I bring that up because I look at LeBron James' career average as at 27.1.2 points a game. He's over 27 a night. But what y'all don't know, or what the media would tell you, or what people would think, well, he's a better scorer, or he's scoring better than them because he averaged 27. His average is better. James Harden's at 24.9 points a game, under 25. And then Kobe Bryant's at 25, right at 25 a game. So I asked the listeners and the viewers, I want y'all to comment. I want y'all to like. I want y'all to like this video. I need y'all to like this video. Keep this video keep going. I want y'all to keep subscribing. Subscribe, just keep going up. Thank y'all. Now ask yourself, why do James Harden, is James Harden a 24.9 point scorer? Is he under 25 a night score? Is Kobe Bryant just a 25-point game scorer? You got people like LeBron, KD, Jordan averaging 30 and 27 a night for their career average. Can we all agree and understand that James Harden came in off the bench? Kobe Bryant came in off the bench. Now you look at Steph Curry. Steph Curry won 2 scoring titles. Both times he won scoring titles, he averaged over 30 a night. The season that they made the play in, but missed the playoffs, he averaged 32. 30 points on 50, 40, 90. He's a career 24-point game scorer. 23.8, I think 23.8, 24-point game scorer. All these guys got in common. Like Steph, they had to trade Monte Ellis to have Steph be their starting point guard. And we all know Steph had injuries early part of the career. He was sharing that role with Monte Ellis. So they all got similarities. Why? You can't tell me they 24, 25-point games, 23-point game scores. You're ridiculous. So point averages is meaningless. It doesn't mean anything when you've been hurt by not getting playing time or been on the bench for coming in because you came on a great team. Like James Harden came on a team that won 50 games. They won 50 games his season. That was in the playoffs. So and he wasn't a starter because they had defense. They implemented defense and a 3-and-D guy who couldn't shoot, and Thabo Sefolosha, who was starting ahead of him. And then Jay said, let me go to Houston and see what he came out the gate averaging over 25. Same thing with Kobe Bryant. As soon as he started, his first year starting, a lot of guys think he averaged 20, 19.9, 20. Next season over there, 22.5. Third season starting over 28 a night. 28.5 a night playing with Shaq. You take away Kobe last 3 years of Achilles. Take away his first 2 years not starting, he's over 28 points a night. You take away James Harden first 2 years not starting, he's over 27 a night easily. I mean, this is a guy in Kobe Bryant and Kobe Bryant and James Harden, respectfully, after Wilt Chamberlain. Kobe has the second most 50-point games in the season. Kobe has 10 50-point games in the 06-07 season. Kevin Durant only got 8 in his whole career. James Harden got 9 50-point games in the 2017-2018 season. As I said, Kevin Durant only has 8 for his whole career. LeBron James only has, 13 for his career? Kobe had 10 in one season. Kobe from 05 to 07 has 16 50-point games. Kobe has more 50-point games in a 2-year stretch than LeBron doing his career. So when you talking about this guy Nick Wright in the shit, they point average is better. They got a better point average. That's not telling the whole truth. That's why we got people like me. We get on here and just break down narratives and tear it apart because it's just not sufficient enough to be even an argument on the high scale on television for people to argue against these guys. You're going to look at James Harden, he's a 24.9 game score. We averaged 35 a night for 2 straight seasons. You're going to tell me Kobe Bryant a 25-point game score when he averaged over 33 a night in 2 straight seasons, and LeBron James never did that? LeBron James never did that. Kevin Durant never did that. But they came in, Allen Iverson probably did that. But they came in, even Allen Iverson, they came in on bad teams and had the keys right away. James Harden, Kobe Bryant, Steph Curry had unique situations. James Harden and Kobe's particular on the bench because they was on good teams, and James Harden had to get traded away to get his own team, and we seen what he did. One of the greatest perimeter scorers ever. We seen when Kobe Bryant got the start, put up some of the greatest numbers in NBA history. 16 50-point games in 2 seasons, 4 straight 50-point games in a week. And you're going to have the audacity to tell me because LeBron James and Kevin Durant scoring average is higher than them, they better scores than those 2 guys. Like, you got to, and LeBron James in particular, you got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. So when we tell this Kobe Bryant narrative, we tell this Kobe Bryant story, we have to add this. We cannot say he's a 25-point game scorer. That's just on average. On average, yes. Because you had to come in from the time you came off the bench to you playing with Shaq till you starting, got your own team. Same thing with James. So you got to take away, he's on 6 men of the 6 men with the Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant. And then when he went to Houston and got his own team, we seen what he did. I don't want to hear LeBron James being a better scorer than James Harden and Kobe Bryant because his point average is better than them. That just means he started right away on a bad team. Y'all guys like, subscribe, and share. And remember, drop comments. Let me know what y'all think. I'm out.